Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Rena Dwelly. I want to welcome you to the Rainbow Bridge, Episode 3. I am a certified diamond dowser and inner diamond practitioner, and I assist people in overcoming physical, emotional, and mental blocks, not only in their mind, body, and souls, but also in their environments. I invite you right away to hit like, hit love, and share this message out. We got some really fun work to do today, and I am so excited to share with you. I'm just curious, how many of you joined me for last week's space clearing exercise? I'm just wondering who all loved it. And maybe have you noticed any difference in your environment since you did the space clearing? I just absolutely love that work. And that is some of my most favorite work. Hello, Christy. Hi, Anne. So happy to see you. Today, we're going to take the tubes of light even further, you guys. I know this is kind of my foundational work, and there's so much we can do with this meditation. It is incredibly beautiful. So today, we are going to explore the quantum levels of awareness. And now that we've done a little bit of this foundational work, I also want to prep you for some really cool stuff next week. Next week, even though it's a little bit after the full moon, we are going to travel to the City of Light, which is Shambhala. And I don't know if any of you have ever done that. It's one of the coolest experiences that I have ever experienced in my life. So just a second here. I made little bullet points for these areas. So we have the quantum point. I did create a little graphic. I know you guys love my artwork. I just know you do. Okay, so you see this. Whoops, sorry there. I want to make sure you can see. You see the quantum point is this right here, right? So the quantum point is also known as our higher mental body. And this is our access point to the quantum levels. And this is a white ball of light about 2 to 3 inches in size. And we find this about 3 feet above our head. We represent this level by the dove, because when you bring your left and right brain into balance, there's deep peace in our souls. And then we are going to travel from the Buddhic level, or from the quantum point up to the Buddhic level. You can see this triangle. Sorry, guys. Trying to draw that out with my finger. This is your Buddhic level. Now, this is located about a foot. Well, the access point is located about a foot above our quantum point. So about 4 feet above the head. It is known as the small community quantum point. And when you are connected in with this, you start to see the needs of others in your community. So we can radiate light or love or whatever we're radiating, hopefully all happy and peaceful and beautiful energies, right? From about 10 to 20 miles. And we represent this level by the owl because it is associated with love and wisdom. So from the Buddhic level, we are going to travel next to the Atmic level. So then Atmic level would be this next point here. And this is another foot above the Buddhic level. So about 2 feet above the quantum point and 5 feet above the head. This is our access point. And we are referring to this as our large community quantum point. And this is associated with will, and it's represented by the eagle. Now at this level of connection, we start to see the needs of others in our country. So like here in the US, this is also including Alaska and Hawaii because this is a part of our large community. And then we have one more level we are going to explore, and this is the monadic level. So the monadic level is this one with the golden dot here. And this is our global community quantum point. So it's located about 6 feet above our head or 3 feet above the quantum point. And this is really where we start to connect in with the oneness, you know, where you start to feel like you are really a part of this oneness. And, you know, this, my friends, is where we share our light and do our entire planet. It is going to be absolutely beautiful and amazing today. So again, I'm going to show you this graphic. If you've joined me for the first couple episodes, you know the tubes of light. So I will, no matter if you haven't been here before, I will guide you. We are going to call in crystalline white light into our lower subtle bodies. And then we will connect in with our quantum point, call in royal blue, call in rose, call in the violet to come up. And then this golden dot here, once we are connected to our quantum point, we're going to call down a golden cord. And this is how we travel up those levels. All right. So I hope you guys are all excited to get started. I am so blessed to see you all here today. So I thank you so much for joining me. And if you haven't already, please share this out. This is going to be really fun to share with your friends. And, you know, you just never know who's on this journey with you, who might need a little something extra to take them a little further, right? Absolutely cool stuff. All right, you guys, I just need a quick drink of my tea and I will guide you through cranberry tea today. All right, so I invite you all to close your eyes. Start taking some deep breaths in. And as we do this, we're going to call in the crystallite wine light into our physical bodies. Just like fresh fallen snow. This is just going to add a level of purification. Start clearing any energetic pollutions, toxins, or residues that are lingering here. And now I want you to expand your awareness out into your etheric body, which is about 4 to 6 inches off of your physical body. And we're going to call in the crystalline white light here too. Again, removing any toxins, pollutions, residues that are energetic that need to be cleared. And now expand your awareness a foot outside of your etheric body into your emotional body. Again, calling in the crystalline white light. Ooh, I got tingles all over, you guys. This is super cool. It's good work. I just get so excited every day. And now let's expand our awareness a foot outside of the emotional body into the lower mental body. Again, calling in the crystalline white light. And now let's start pulling these up over our head and click them together. So the physical body is going to click into the emotional body, or excuse me, the etheric body, just like Legos. And the physical etheric body, we're going to click into the emotional body. And the physical etheric emotional body into the lower mental body. And this creates our sarcophagus point. Now from the sarcophagus point, we are going to travel up the rainbow bridge and connect in with our quantum point, which is that ball of white light located about 3 feet above your head, and it's about 2 to 3 inches in size. Now from here, let's call in the royal blue frequency first. The royal blue is for inner strength and protection. And this is just going to be just like sitting inside of a royal blue tulip. It activates our firewall to keep those lower vibrational energies off of us or away from us. And now around the royal blue, let's call in the rose frequency for unconditional love. And as we call this in, let's connect in with any ascended masters, any spirit guides, any light beings who are here to assist us in our work today. And let's send this rose light as far as we can imagine out into the universe. And from beneath our feet, let's call in the violet light to start coming up Start clearing any karma, any old patterns, any fears. Surrender whatever you may be holding on to that is keeping you stuck, you know, and sometimes I just don't know what it is. So I just say whatever needs to be released into the violet light. And let's pull this up over our heads and expand it into the etheric, the emotional, and lower mental bodies. Clearing. I'll just give you a minute. I feel a little heaviness here. I know it's kind of been a little bit of a struggle astrologically, and a lot of us are feeling all the feelings. So let's just let go of all those feelings. Let's see what it feels like to just be free of all of that. All right, let's go to our quantum points. And from here, we are going to reach up 6 feet above our heads, so 3 feet above the quantum point, and you will see a golden cord. And we're going to bring this down and connect this in with our quantum point. And before we travel any further, you guys, our quantum point is where we radiate light to our area. So, you know, let's radiate some light into our homes, our offices, wherever you're at, your classrooms. If you're sitting in a park, let's just radiate some light here. And I'm being very called to use the rose frequency today. I think we all could use a little unconditional love. So let's radiate rose into the area that we are physically in right now. And just like a sprinkler system, you know, it just kind of creates this, almost this bubble of rose frequency. And we've been here before, so we know about the quantum point. Happiness feels amazing, you guys. So now it's time. Let's go up to our Buddhic level. So about a foot above the quantum point, 4 feet above your head is the access point to the Buddhic level. And this is our small community quantum point. And we can radiate light here about 10 to 20 miles. So connect in with the city, the village, the town that you are in, your community here. And let's radiate the rose frequency here too. Now what's really cool is if there is anyone in your community that is asking for help at the moment, you will see like their souls reach up, their hands will reach up to grab onto this light, and they can pull it down into their hearts. Now, as we send this light around our community, there may be people who are just sticking this, what I call like a bank account, where when they do finally ask for help, they'll be able to access this light. So you're just sending, just radiating, just holding space. And you know, when I travel to these different levels, it's almost like turning on a light switch. So I'm just trying to give you guys a minute to get the feeling here of what the Buddhic level feels like. Sometimes it's been so long since we've accessed these that you just gotta get your feet on the ground in these levels, and that's totally okay. All right, let's travel another foot above the Buddhic level up to our Atmic level. So this is 5 feet above the head, 2 feet above the quantum point. And this is our large community quantum point. We represent this area by the eagle, and this is where will is accessed. So here we can radiate light to the country that we are in. So again, I want to call on the rose frequency. And let's radiate light to the countries that we are in for unconditional love. And all who are ready to receive this frequency of love and support will reach up and grab onto this light, pull it into their hearts, and the others will bank it. You know, it's okay. Sometimes things are good and they don't necessarily need it right this second, so that's okay. In perfect time, right? I'm just going to give you a minute to feel what this feels like here. Just take some deep breaths as you are in this atmosphere here. It's beautiful. And when I connect in with the eagle, it's almost like I'm flying to these different areas. Like I can see myself above the treetops. It's so beautiful. All right, guys, let's travel to our monadic level now. This is, 6 feet above your head, 3 feet above the quantum point is the access point for the monadic level. And this is our global community quantum point. And as you access this level, most people see a golden light, and that's supposed to be there. It's incredibly beautiful, the most vibrant gold I have ever seen with my human eyes. So this is where we do the work for the planet. And Mother Earth needs us right now, doesn't she? So let's send everyone on the planet and Mother Earth the rose frequency of unconditional love and support. And again, you know, these colors come in just like a sprinkler system. It's kind of that circular motion, almost like a dome as they shower down. And as we do this work alone, we do this work and reach 1,000 people. And for each person that's added to that, I believe it's times 10,000. So we are doing some really big, beautiful work here. This is the place where we send our prayers, our hopes, our dreams. This is where the magic happens, you guys. It's incredibly cool. And this is something easy we can all do every single day. Imagine if we all did this every day, how much of a difference it could really make. Now we have something else that's really cool. Because you have sent light out into the world, the universe repays you everything you sent out times double, right? At least double. So you have your own bank account of light right now. And I want you to just reach up And let this light start flowing in to the monadic level. And when I showed you the picture, you know, it was like a funnel. So we're going to let this light trickle down the funnel. It's in our atmic level, down to our Buddhic level, into the quantum point, into our heads, down our spine, and into our hearts. And we're just going to let this light radiate all through our body from our hearts. And we're going to vibrate at this frequency. So you're going to hold this beautiful frequency of unconditional love all day. Let's travel back up. Quantum point, Buddhic level, atmic level, the monad. And you have done some incredible work here, my friends. Let's call in that golden dome of manifestation to amplify the work we have done and to seal in our intentions. Make sure they are protected. So we're going to travel back down now. I know that's a lot of traveling. From the monadic level, down to the atmic level, down to the Buddhic level, and now our quantum point. And I want you to know that you can access those higher quantum levels of awareness at any point in time in your day. So with that being said, I want you to rub your hands together. Place the palms of your hands in front of your eyes and gently bring yourself back into the world. Hey, Kelly, I'm so glad to see you. Did you guys love this? I'm so excited. So excited. You know, the first time that I traveled to the higher levels of awareness, it was like, I can't even describe what I felt. It was almost like a pressure, almost a heaviness, because I hadn't traveled there in so long. It's almost like, you know, I had to clean out the closet a little bit. It was kind of strange and a really interesting feeling, that's for sure. So that's why I just wanted to give you a minute to get your bearings in there and, you know, feel around and turn on the light switches. And yeah, it's really exciting work, you guys. This is huge stuff. This is easy stuff that we can do. And these are tools that now that are in your toolbox, you have access to. And I mean, they are so powerful, so powerful. So I'm going to tell you another little story. About a year ago, I was hosting local meditations, and I had a friend who had come in, and she had something happened at the dentist office. I believe they found like a hole in her tongue, and we did this work in our meditation, and we made sure to send her love and light and prayers that she would feel amazing, right? And that all would go well, and just, you know, just surround her with this beautiful light. And they found this hole in her tongue that day. So, and it was such an emergency that they had her go in and see the oral surgeon the very next morning. You know, the big dogs, I'm sorry, I can't think of what they're called, but so she goes in right away, first thing in the morning, like 7 a.m. And they weren't able to find anything. And I truly believe that this work assisted her with that. You know, it was at least a part of it. So, you know, I got all kinds of good stories I will love to share with you as we go through this journey. And it'll be very exciting for us. Linda, oh, you haven't seen the previous show. You know, that's okay. the last one we did space clearing. So we basically did like an energetic spring cleaning for our house. And that's not a big deal. You can always go watch the replays, no big deal. I never, I know new people come in all the time, so I always want to make sure I do a nice detailed explanation of exactly what we are doing. Awesome. Yes, Kelly was at that meditation. That was so cool. Unfortunately, only a couple people came, so it just kind of dwindled down, and then people got busy. And so I am so excited to be here and share this beautiful work with this beautiful community of beautiful souls. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm almost out of time for the show, so I got a couple of announcements. First things first, Love Fest Through Peace for Education collaborative fundraiser raised over $1,200 US. You guys, that is huge. That is so amazing and beautiful. And kudos to all who helped, all who donated to that. There are going to be some amazing things happening for those beautiful children. Let's see. Oh, I want to invite you to add me on Facebook. I will also share the link for my business page. So if you guys want to connect with me, reach out, ask me questions about what I do. I would love to connect with you and share my excitement about all the beautiful work that I do. And you have found me on the Akashic Academy public Facebook page, but there is also a secret page. And I want to pop this website up for you guys. You can ask questions or sign up at askyourrecords.com. Inside the Akashic Academy, it's just $11.11 a month to join, or $100 for the year. So inside the Akashic Academy, we have our beautiful founder, Emily, and Coach Nick, her business partner. They share incredible education and special events, for us. We're coming up on a full moon, and I believe it's Emily that's going to do this beautiful full moon ceremony for us. So I really invite you to check out inside of the Akashic Academy. It is just a wonderful, supportive community that I think every one of us could love. I love it there. So I know you guys would probably love it there too. Tell them Rena sent you, I would love to have you in there. Our next show next week, I know we are a couple days after the full moon, but I want to take you guys on a journey to Shambhala. So that's why I wanted to make sure that you had connected with those higher levels of awareness. And, it's going to be fun. We got some really fun, exciting work. And that's also a meditation. So I really hope you'll join me next Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. The next show up, Sacred Chakra Flow with Andrea Stepanowski, has been moved to tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I think I'm the last show for today, but tomorrow at noon, you will find the Akashic Show at 12 p.m. Eastern with Emily and Coach Nick. So thank you guys so very much. I just love being here, and I'm so thankful for all of you. And I hope you have a beautiful and magic-filled day. I love you.